Here's a pretty easy card trick that I love to do all the time. So this uses any deck of cards. It can be completely shuffled by the spectator. So how to start the trick is you're going to tell the spectator to select a card, but it's not going to be in the traditional way. So here's how they're going to do it. You tell them to take a small chunk of cards out of the middle, like preferably less than 10, and then you tell them to shuffle the cards. It really doesn't matter what these cards are. And secretly what you're going to do is you're just going to remember whichever card ends up on the bottom of the pile. So let's just go ahead and do the King of Hearts. You're going to explain to the spectator that whichever amount of cards they pulled out, they're going to count them on top of the deck one at a time, and they're going to remember that as their secret number. So you tell them once they have a secret number, they're then going to cut anywhere into the deck. It truly doesn't matter where they cut, but they're going to take a look at the card they cut to and remember the suit of that card. If you were to combine those two pieces of information together, you have a value and a suit, creating a unique card. All that you know is that the King of Hearts is on top, and that's all you need to know. So now the spectator reaches into the middle. They're going to take any amount of cards. You can be completely turned around for this part of the trick. They're going to count whatever this number is. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 right here. And then they're going to cut into the middle of the deck and take a look at the suit they cut to. So here we have a heart. So their number is 7, and they cut to a heart. So their card will be the 7 of hearts. So once they're done and they're thinking of a card, you're going to shuffle the deck, but just maintain an in jog at the original top half of the deck. So just maintain where that position is so that now you can lift up to get an in jog, catch a break, and then just control this back to the top by dropping little piles. And now you can just stop when you reach the break and then just drop this on top. So all you need to do now to find their card is ask one simple question, and that question is, it wasn't a red card, was it? What this will do is it will tell you the color of their card because they will answer yes or no. And now you're going to look through the deck to find their card, and all you're going to do is look for your key card that was originally on top, which was the King of Hearts. You're just going to count how many cards are on top of your key card. So in this case, we have 3, 6, 7, and there's the king, so there's 7 cards on top, meaning they chose a 7. And based on the answer the spectator just gave me, I know it's a red 7, so I'm going to take one of the red 7s, place it on the bottom of the deck, and then take the other red 7 and place that on top of the deck. Now place the deck down, you're going to cut it in half, and then place the other half on top, but diagonally like this, and this is what's known as the cross-cut force. You have both 7s prepared for the reveal, so you give a little recap, you say, remember, you chose any number, and then you cut to any suit in the deck, and you basically are thinking of any card. There's no way I could know what card you're thinking of, and there's no way I could have just cut to the card that you're thinking of. But for the first time, what is the card? They will tell you what the card is, and all you're going to do is pick up the pile that you cut to, and you're going to look at the bottom card, and if this is the one they named, then you're just going to flip it over and show it to them. But of course, in this case, it's not. So in that case, it will be the other card here face down. So you're going to say, look, I cut anywhere in the deck. Just peek at this yourself. I see it's the wrong one, so I say, look, this is the card I cut to right here face down, and that will be their card.